signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 3rd, 2022. This is video number 2 and it is 4:45 a.m. New subscribers, welcome. So I'm continuing with my recording. Alright, so this was my last tweet and this is my first tweet for this video. Alright, the Russian Consulate in New York City right now. Wow. So someone went and painted the Russian Consulate. And I think there's a video. I was reading some of the comments under it. And I was like, let me share. Wow. And there's a camera. I mean, as much you are upset, I don't know. Damn, it's gonna cost a lot. Well, I guess they have the money to do it. But why do people like this? Disgusting. There's the thumbs up. There's this across from Russia Embassy in Washington. Alright, there's that. Fence outside Russian Embassy in Vienna. Wow. Okay, laughing and 5 active. Okay, I'm looking for the video. Alright, so there's people putting their own thing. Wow. I remember there's a old video that I came across. I don't have it, my possession, where this particular person, I don't know if he's a politician or historian who was saying one of our biggest threats in the world was Putin. That video probably dated maybe 10 years ago, but I didn't see it 10 years ago. It's just the time that person said it, but I came across it maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, Russian Consulate in New York City this morning. It wasn't vandalism, it was a special spray paint operation. Okay, people who think stuff like this is cool are part of the problem. Okay, I understand the sentiment, but that's not cool. Yeah, there's the video. That's all I wanted to share with you. This is the person. Okay, enter Russian street art from New York. There, the Russian Consulate General was doused with red paint. A masked, hooded man approached the building with a sprinkler and quickly flooded it. Judging by the video, no one guards the building. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let me get ready for the next tweet while the video is still playing. That's what, 55 seconds. It's almost done. Oh, Meghan is trending. Oprah. So that's it. Let me not waste time with this. Let's go to the next tweet. I see Meghan and Oprah trending. Next tweet. So he boasted about disinviting his son and his wife just for now to be disinvited by the Prime Minister. So this, okay, so Charles, I think this is a reference to, it has to do with COP27, and I believe the Prime Minister disinvite Charles. That's what I think it is about. So they didn't invite Charles. Remember last time in COP26 where the royal family self-invite themselves. So this one, the current Prime Minister, I think Liz Truss, disinvite Charles into that. All right, there's me here respond. Quote, his quote building and quote up his case for what he's about to do. He thinks he's playing 3D chess, but I think he's flipping stone. He's waiting too long for that position. He really thinks it's back to, I don't know, colonial time. They want what he has, which I don't think he knows he has. All right, so Twitter doesn't give you a lot of space to write all of your thoughts. So I put one sentence is making reference to different things. Okay, for the people like it. Pretty much what they want from Charles, it's for him to the army. I've been saying this. The army. They want the army. They want full control of the army. Okay, she did it wrong. She should have invited him and then disinvite him, saying it's for working politicians only. Okay, ordered by a newbie Prime Minister to stay home and not meddle in her plans to scuttle all environmental agreements. Oh well, such is his fate. Alright, so that's the thing, environmental, that's the word I was looking for. Yep, he is discovering that his role is really just to cut ribbons. Yeah, I'm telling you, when I saw him sitting on that throne like Mr. Big Shot, he really thought, really thought he has full power. Now he's gonna see why his mom stay quiet and does her thing in the background. And now he's briefing against the Prime Minister. Really? I love how the UK is a hot mess joke right now. So is he? Wow. And then isn't that Prime Minister is a Tory? Okay, he's really playing with the wrong group now. He is really playing with them. And then the media over there is pretty much, what's that guy named? Rupert Murdoch. Oh my God, he's playing with the, I don't think he understood. Yeah, I was right. I don't think they understand their position. I really don't think Charles, William, I don't think they understand. They hear the word king, they're gonna be king, they're gonna have the absolute power, when in fact in the UK it's not like that. Wow, he is really a petty man. I think I missed that. Do tell, please. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, there he is here. Liz Truss ordered King Charles to stay away from COP27 climate summit. There's the thing here. Look at him. Trying to be nice, and she's like, nope. What is it? I think in somewhere in her history, she said something like she's for abolish the monarchy and all of that. Okay, orders. Oh, there's that. There's 3 comment under it. Let's go. Lovely flowering. This is quite apropos. Okay, I don't want to like Liz Truss. It seems wrong. Okay, 2 rich people in conflict. Truss is Thatcher's 2.0. Happy to see poor starve to death. Love the rich. Charles has some good opinions like on the environment, but is awful to staff and most of his family. Both have outsized egos. Truss look to be crashing and burning already. All right, so that's for them. I don't know. When is the next election in the UK? All right, let me move on to the next tweet. Alright, I'm actually on Prince Joachim's side, but his side has got really dramatic. That's the Danish. Now we're moving to Danish. Damn, this should have been with the other ones. Some people did not understand what I was saying here, and then on another comment, I went and explained it completely. Alright, I don't follow this royal family, but my sense is someone threatened Queen, which is Queen Margaret. What happened to Duchess of Sussex can happen to anybody in the Dutch royal family. Okay, I put question mark. Taste, okay, meaning like they give them a taste of what can be done. For example, invite and uninvite. That was just an example to tell the Queen of Denmark, do what I said. Remove those royal titles from your other grandkids, because he's about to do it to Harry. It's not a surprise. We all know he's about to do it. It's just to make his ego happy, I guess. So to not have the thing racism as the excuse, so he's gonna use the Danish as an example, as his excuse. Okay, so this is what all of this mean. Okay, for example, invite and uninvite. In my humble opinion, Queen, that's Queen Margaret, did it to protect them, because what I mean is by to protect them is that she did not want the British press to start smearing their name just like they did to Meghan. And then we already know that, I don't know, I didn't come across it, but there were reference of when he went to school, there's some stuff that's coming out regarding sexual assault and all of that. All right, so I don't know. So there's a lot of mess going on. All right, so to protect them, these are all work of the British press, in my humble opinion. Okay, I don't read minds. I probably sound crazy, but with past events, all right, 1 + 1 equal do it or else. Quote, the media is powerful force. All right, so with all of my explanation to all of this, this is that he's gonna use the media as his weapon. Okay, so this is why the Queen of Denmark did what she did. All right, remove the title so quickly, so sudden, without most people. If you read video 1, if you listen to video 1, there's some stuff that I share, some tweets, because the Prince Joachim wasn't aware of that was gonna happen, but he was aware when the kids turned 25, from my understanding. All right, so there's here some people don't understand. Okay, what are you actually saying? I can figure it out. All right, so there's my explanation here. Now this I'm gonna read completely. I don't need to explain. Okay, daughter-in-law Ozzy invited and uninvited to make excuse when King Charles III do it to Duchess of Sussex. King Charles III can point to the Danish and say, see, they did it. It's not about race. They forced her, meaning the Queen, to do it so he can use it as an excuse. If Queen Margaret didn't, he showed her how he can smear her name and the tab the same as he did to Meghan Markle, in my humble opinion. All right, 2 people like it. Okay, shots were definitely fired directly at Mary and Frederick in the interview Joachim and Marie gave yesterday. It's getting so messy. All right, so I think I'm sticking with what I'm thinking here. All right, but the others probably don't see it because they live in the bubble, but this is what and I don't think the Queen is gonna tell them this is why she's doing that. Okay, so people don't go say it to the tabloid and then for when Charles does it, they could say, oh, you see, this is what Joachim said, this is it. So the Queen is keeping it to herself. Okay, what you people are forgetting is that when you see royals speaking out, they are crying for help. There's more to this than just title, but they can speak out on everything. Wow. Okay, let's go into that. Why did she say that? Okay, I'm reading the quotes now, and holy shit. All right, it's wow. Their audio too, and I listen to it. The emotion and their voices, they can barely speak. It's the same thing that's happening in the UK as well. There's stuff going on because the way they wanted Harry to take it, scared or begging for the titles, Harry probably said, I don't care. But these are the royals where Charles wants to use as an example. They really need it. And this is why you see all the commotion is happening here. Okay, it's okay, that's that I just read. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. where is the interview? It's in Danish, but you can probably use Google Translate to get the gist of it if you don't speak Danish. Alright, so there's that. Prince Joachim, okay, that's in Danish. Okay, oh, then no, there might be a problem between the brothers. Some squaddies who are Danish were saying the same thing is happening in Denmark as well. So now it's coming full circle. Oh, it's getting a hella mess up there. Oh, damn. There's been responding. Love this GIF. It's true though. Okay, Nat. Wife is whining when she told Meghan to be quiet. Oh, so this is the one that the squad was saying when Meghan was, you know, having her own problem and she inserted herself into Meghan. So the squad was like, you're on your own here. Not like that, but whatever. I didn't know there was a monarchy there. Yeah, I feel like there is something inherently wrong with inheritance system that openly favor one child and their heirs over the others. I get it. It's about hoarding wealth and power, but it is really weird from a general human perspective. Yeah, and this is why also when you look at the incest that were happening within royals, they want to keep it within family. They want to grab every wealth that there is and keep it for themselves. But eventually, I mean, and this is everything they're gonna leave behind. So, and then as they move forward, other kids starting to see this is not healthy. I could do something different, and then the domino effects start happening. It takes time, but eventually they're pretty much eliminating themselves. My whole thing is taking the title back after the kids have lived with them. Like you want to slam things down, fine. Make a rule that going forward, the only title one will be in the direct LOS, line of sight. Line of sight. But this retroactive crap that negates existing rules just seems petty. Okay, temporarily titles just make the whole thing look meaningless. It is, but it's still. Alright, so that's the thing here. Meghan, what Meghan said in the Oprah interview is creating the domino effect. She said her thing and she moved and set everything on fire. This is funny. When you think about it, what was it? Was it 2021 or 2020? No, 2020 they left. 2021 she did the Oprah interview, and then just that particular thing set everything on fire, and she moved. They think she cared too much about the title. That's why they're losing their mind. Okay, next tweet. We will not let them change the narrative. Harry and Meghan left because, quote, of the lack of support and total neglect, end quote, from his family when it came to pushing back against the lies and bullying from the UK racist and abusive press, period. This is that. Okay, or it was worse, far worse. They didn't just neglect, they instigate a lot of the hate to make themselves look good or hide their bad deeds. That's the part here, instigating. And this is where the squad come in. Each time the other side, or the royal rats, the British media, instigate some nonsense, this is where the squad come. They push back. All right. William's affair, Andrew's behavior, Charles' scandals, Kate's laziness, they all benefited. They all took part in the hate parade. Yep, that's exactly that. I know, but those are Harry's word and the quotes. Okay, let's see here. Shoot, I didn't want to. Let's see here. Of lack of support and total neglect. Okay, she's saying this is Harry's word from whenever. No man flees his home with no concrete plans for his and his family's future unless the circumstances are dire. Harry bolded, and we don't know the half of his reason. The royal family absolutely frantic reaction to his books, she put S at the end in parentheses, is the telltale sign of their guilt. Right. Like I said, I really think when they were during the funeral, go back to some of the videos, okay, when things first happened. What I said, I think either the 19th or the 20th, September 19th or the 20th, I said there must be discussion about that. Who's saying otherwise? One of the royal rats is saying they left because they didn't want to share the spotlight. But I thought the other ones wanted the spotlight. This is why they left. They stay quiet, and then throughout the pandemic, and then once the thing starting to open, we realized while they were in the background doing their thing, Meghan was writing a book, they were setting up shop for Archwell and all of that. So meanwhile, what did we hear from the lazies? I don't know. I don't remember anything on top of my head. If they did, I don't remember. Alright, I'm talking about the royal family. But as soon as they get their feet on the ground, I don't know. And this is the thing here. What happened when Meghan and Harry went to the UK to do the speech, the summit, and then went to Germany, and all the way they were received. And there's some stupid tweets that I was reading. They were upset because Germany put the red carpet for them. They hated that. They're like, oh, why there's a red carpet when they're not even well? I'm like, what the F? What the F? So this is the pedestal. This is the thing that they want only the royal family shall receive. This is the thing that was killing them. So to put a halt on that, somebody had to go under the bus. Put one and one together, you know who went under the bus. And then they're trying to change the narrative. No. The squad were saying, nope, we're sticking to the same narrative. This kind of thing. And now they're saying this is why Harry and Meghan left. They didn't want to share the spotlight. The other one were freaking lazy. Harry and Meghan were just doing their thing. They were just, and still, they're just doing their thing. Other side is looking at what Harry and Meghan are doing. Why are they still talking about Harry and Meghan? I don't understand this. If this is the case. Okay? If that was, okay. One of the okay, I read that. If that's what they want to spend, which we know is a lie, there was no spotlight to begin with. People around the world wanted to see Harry and Meghan only. They were not interested in the other royals, and that the problem, not Harry and Meghan. That's exactly that. Okay, exactly. Harry and Meghan left the fold, yet the haters and British media tabloid are still stalking their every move. Meghan's haters are still tweeting malicious, racist innuendos with a crystal clear message: you and your children don't belong here. It backfired when Harry left too, and TPT. The other day I read a comment on my Instagram. Remember how I said the Fab Four, the Fab that could have been four or something like that? When Harry, Meghan, and the other two went to see the flowers, and I was telling my thought, my humble opinion, why they bring Harry into that. I think Harry and Meghan probably didn't even want to come, and then they left in one car that William was driving. Someone in my Instagram telling me that, oh, that's not the way it went. I'm like, I need to correct that. I'm like, what the F? There's nothing to be corrected. This is what I saw, and I had to go and make a screenshot. This 34 people like it. Let's see here. There's me putting that tweet. I specifically put that tweet out to show them, look, this is what was in the thing. All right. Someone wanted me to make a correction about how the Sussexes and the Cambridges left when they went to view the flowers left by the people for the Queens. I put this in parentheses. I'm assuming we're talking about the same event. Okay, I don't know. How can I make correction on what I saw? I took screenshot of what I was referring to. It's somewhere on Twitter. You'll find it. I was making reference in terms of the video. Okay, you'll find it, or one of my YouTube videos at that time. Alright, so there's the picture. Alright, Harry, all four of them. This is the photo app that they wanted to do. And then William was driving. We saw it. Don't they drive on the right side? William went there, and Catherine went on the left. Meghan went on the left and the back. Harry opened the door for Meghan. I took several screenshots. Alright, there's them. That's the photo app. This is what they wanted. Trying to tell me this is Harry trying to go to open the door. Alright, there's Harry opened the door for him, and there's William right there. Okay, who's gonna drive? So if that's the case, how come? Oh my God, these people, they're telling you what you're seeing is not what it is. Alright, so that's the thing here. Let's see here. I prefer that Harry will stop and choose not to be used for positive press for the same two who pushed them out, including Tampon Chuck and Camilla. Hopefully, after that 14-day, Prince Harry eyes are fully open. So there's more comment going on here. I had to put that tweet out. I'm like, it's just that this is backfiring to them. It did not go the way it did. I swear, I really think they're watching my videos, because I think my humble opinion or the truth of what's really going out there. To tell me what I saw is not what it is. What the F? Oh my goodness. To tell me to make correction, they didn't live in one car. They left in two cars. The other car was for the other people, I guess, security or whatever it may be. All right, let's see here. You like a parody account of Meghan, huh? Which one? And that's on period. Exactly. Very well said. Okay, let's move on. I did a sidetrack on something that had nothing to do. Okay, 5 o'clock. Let me hurry up. Meghan Markle's reputation is and has always been, to my knowledge, spotless, sterling. In the United States, the racist royal family and royal family lie is lying on Meghan. Alright, she retweeted that was September 29, but she did this on October 1st. The truth always finds its way to the surface. Years of Meghan's working with tons of people, and not one bad thing has been said about her. This has been a coordinated smear campaign against her from the get-go. Alright, so King Charles the Cruel, Meghan Markle, okay, some hashtag. Alright, this is the thing that I've been saying since she's been working in the US and Canada. You never heard a thing. But the second she stepped in the UK, bam, you're hearing all sort of nonsense. And you're even hearing people, they paying a lot of money to say nonsense and refuse it. And say, no, I'm not going to talk bad about her, because she's not. What you're telling me to do is not what it is.
I framed it, and that was very nice of her to do. She just appreciated that I was honest. But it's so funny that we live in a time where everyone's like, it's such a big deal. I just did the right thing. Right. You know, it's okay to feel like that should be the norm and the status quo. But it's like, whoa, it's so crazy. He told the truth. I think we should all be a little more honest.
Well, thank you for doing the right thing.
She's a nice person. That's Rex Ryan and then some other writers that they want them to write and say lies.
I was called by the Sun newspaper. If you don't know what the Sun is, it's sort of
got the topless girl on page 3. That's all you need to know.
And they called me about a month ago to ask if I'd write about how Meghan was like Wallace and how Meghan was going to destroy the royal family and the arguments between Meghan and Kate. And I said, I'm really sorry, I'm just not privy to all of this. I don't think I could do it. And the commissioning editor was really twisting my arm to write this article and say, but you could say, couldn't you, that X happened, and you could say that she's fired all her staff, and you could say that Kate has said this. And I said, well, I'm really sorry, I don't know that, I can't do it. And this conversation went on for about half an hour, and I didn't write the article, but it just gives you an insight into how this whole thing is being, you know, the flames are being fanned by the media.
All right, this is the comments here. They know this. That is why it's a continuous onslaught of lies, fabrications, manipulation, and slurs. And this is why I believe, in my humble opinion, they scared the Danish queen. all right, and said, look, we smear Meghan's name all around the world. If you don't do what I said, we're gonna do the same thing to your family, any member of your family. And then she had to do it. And then she's like, leave me alone, don't talk to me. But guess what? You don't make deal with these people. It's either you come out with the truth, okay, tell the truth and protect your family the best way you can, because when they want something else, they're gonna find another way. They're gonna use the same excuse. If big if, all of this is my humble opinion with what's going on in Denmark. If this is the truth, the Queen should have just buckled up. Guess what? Charles is gonna come back and use the same threat again. At some point, you have to put your foot down and say enough is enough. They threw in all sort of people to try to deter Harry and Meghan. Wasn't that Prince of Monaco? The other day, I couldn't even remember his name. Prince of Monaco came out and said something, how the Oprah interview, he said some BS. I don't know how the Oprah interview affected him, but they using all those people who's on those platforms, okay, to say something, but it went ploop, straight down and fall flat on his face. Nothing. So they're using as many people as possible to come to his rescue. Eventually, it's gonna go straight to Chuck. All right, whoever's next in line. All right. They know this. That is why it is a continuous onslaught of lie, fabrication, manipulation, and slurs. They're working triple time to drown out the truth. If not, the Sussex squad and those committed to vehemently rebuking, producing, receive, and amplifying the truth, it might have worked. I think so. All right. And I like to, give prop where prop is due. Tina and Michelle. All right. They said the same lies about Diana. Plenty stories about her being egotistical, selfish, emotional, unstable. Yeah, that is very sad. And then her son is using that. He's definitely a huge baggage for God and a drama queen to work for. And what is it? Princess Diana was saying that she said something to Charles, and Charles used it against her, and it was on the headlines.
I made the grave mistake once of saying to a child I was thick as a plank in order to ease the child's nervousness, of which it did, but that headline went all around the world. And I rather regret saying it.
And she's like, they thought of her as this 18-year-old, but she grew up. There was growth and all of that.
Well, I don't think I was allowed to have any. I think that I've always been the 18-year-old girl he got engaged to, so I don't think I've been given any credit for growth. And my goodness, I've had to grow.
But they didn't want her to do anything. All right, the catchphrases were different because it was the 80s, but the lies were basically the same. Yeah, same blueprint. All right, yes, they did, and only love her after she died. Yep. But not her son. One of her son who's still using, look what he did. Tried to shut her voice down even more. And then just a few years later, accepted Camilla as future queen consort. And now, with this new fight against the Sussexes, are ready to throw Diana under the bus again when these similarities are pointed out. Okay, I think many of us will have liked this to be forgotten, but Charles is making it impossible to forget, abusing his son's wife the same way he abused his own. Okay, I wish the British royal family will abuse me. I love free Cartier, couture, and to throw tea at people when things don't go my way. Well, never wish for things, because you might think it is from the outside, but these people, they know how to abuse the mind and the inner, the core. They know how to abuse it. They're masterful of that. And I'm surprised, I'm shocked at myself to see when I started looking into the royal family, the first one, well, it's not the first. One of the things that I did is look into the British media and how it came about. I have a video about that. It started where they really wanted to smear black people. They didn't want black people to move up, okay, their social class. And then there come Meghan, plop. Okay, all the social classes that they have in the UK. I don't know, baroness, countess, you name it. I do not know. Okay, there's Meghan, who is mixed race, went straight up to the top. Okay, skip all the others. This is what pissed them off. All right, go look at that video. It's not professionally made. Okay, it's not professionally made, but that was my understanding of it. There's some clips from professionals who were explaining their thoughts and process of things like that. So I think it's good for you guys to watch that video. I think I did it in 2020 or something like that. I had to find ways of understanding. Okay, if you will sell your freedom for a few bubbles, you don't deserve it anyway. Okay, what freedom we're taking away from Meghan Markle? Well, they were trying to, but she didn't allow it. That's the thing. And then she left. All right, she sued them while they were trying to abuse her, and then telling her you can't use your voice and all of that. And meanwhile, they backstabbing her. All right, they were trying to abuse her, and she left. She fought them and then left.
The Prince of Wales, in the biography, is described as a great thinker, a man with a tremendous range of interests. What did he think of your interests?
Well, I don't think I was allowed to have any. I think that I've always been the 18-year-old girl he got engaged to, so I don't think I've been given any credit for growth. And my goodness, I've had to grow.
You tell me that's not some bitch shit right there. They were trying to abuse her. She fought them and then left. Okay, that's Meghan in comparison to her resume. I did post that on my community board. Some haters came in, and it made me went on to post another thing about her with $6.80 kind of work that she used to do. But anyway, sometimes they force your hand. There are stories of Harry and Meghan mistreating Tyler Perry's staff. Oh God, okay, I don't even need to read that. They're trying to. Tyler Perry just went on record, all right, to say how he was able to help Harry and Meghan. Why didn't he say that? Okay, he had that opportunity. So don't start spreading lies. With that being said, let me move on. Always the negative thing they wanna do. They want to spread about Meghan. Next tweet. I can only imagine what is inside her mind at this moment. Ironically, we knew Meghan Markle has watched Mermaid and how Meghan Markle had her voice stolen by a palace for marrying a prince, but her prince helped her to escape the stoic anarchism bubble life. Now she had founded her voice back. Alright, so there's the one world that she did. You got people, I believe there was some discussion outside of it. You had the haters coming saying she should not be. Something happened, and there was a young lady who confronted that person, okay, and said, there's Meghan, very successful, she's in there and you're out here complaining and all of that. So this is one of those where I keep on saying there are some Brits who speaking up, but the British monarch did not like that. They wanted everywhere she go there's booze. And then when she went to Germany, the reception that she got, that event went them on a full drive. That blew their brain away. All right, this is nice. Whoever did this is really, it's really good. The Great Escape. All right, so yeah, there's no comment. Let's move on. Next tweet. Oh my God, it is 5:18. My son is gonna get up soon. All right, there's this. This is good. I love how the global world has seen it through their own eyes. She said pettiness, how Charles is fearing the crown. She said everything I feel. God will give them no peace until they make things right with Meghan, all the lies, the bullying. All right, let's listen. This is very good. It's only a minute.
Let's talk about Archie and Lilibet's titles, or rather the lack thereof.
Actually, let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about how we're going to seek revenge. Because that's just where I am right now with the royal family in regards to Meghan Markle and Harry and their children. As a black woman, like their petty, miffy, buffy bull crap. Like, I was an Anglophile. I still am an Anglophile, but the royal family, they are never going to see peace until they do right by that woman. And I'm going to make sure that's his. And so since they're already showing that they do not want to do right by her, I just want to know, what are we doing? How are we going to make this man's life a living hell? We already know that he hates the crap.
How are we gonna make his life a living hell? But I had to stop somewhere.
Crown. He's trying to get people not to watch it and think that it's all fiction. So, like, should we just go down historical? Like, matter of fact, like, break down all the scenes about why he is the piece of shit we know even. Black women, how are we going to get the memes ready so we maybe just plaster horrible memes about him all weekend long? Like, what do we need to do? Because I'm telling you this right now. It is now my mission to make this his Streisand effect. He doesn't want us to see it. We're about to blow it up.
The thing is that a lot of people did not care about the royal family. They should have just sit there and eat their food. But look at this. My channel come into existence because they bother Meghan. You got some other women, other people who were just minding their own business, and they see the mistreatment of Meghan. They're like, no. We can't sit back and let this happen. I don't know. This is the thing. They always, the royal family, Charles in particular, always get what he wants. How the hell he's gonna make billions of people do what he wants? How is that? 1 versus a billion. How? And within the billions or quadrillion, whatever the amount of people in the world, you will find couples who will protect him. But can you imagine? We outnumber him. This is the thing he's not getting in his head, because he grew up whenever he wants. He snap his finger, he get things done. He gets what he wants. Okay, The Crown Season 5 debut on Netflix on November 9th, 2022. Alright, there's this. Was it? I'm no royalist, but since COVID-19, I've been spending vast amount of time online. Even Netflix couldn't keep up with me as I devour everything available. Was going to cancel my subscription because I've seen it all. That's my husband. My husband's seen everything on Netflix. Can't do that now. I need to wait for Crown Season 5. I agree. And this is why, I don't know if you realize, Netflix is going to some stuff right now. And I think The Crown is probably trying to do something to undermine them because of that. They piss at that. Can you imagine this? There's that. You can watch Carmilla, Kate, Sophie on Disney. The new Hocus Pocus film. The new Hocus Pocus film is on. The Sanderson sisters. Oh my god! Wow. Okay, The Crown starring King Tampon and Queen Mattress. Queen Mattress. Prince Charles has mommy issue because the Queen was not there during his most formative years. His grand and nannies raised him. He is jealous, petty, and chauvinist. And his mindset is medieval. Yeah, I truly believe his mindset is really medieval, colonial time. Okay, okay, that's that. I'm down with that. We're ready. Okay, yes, I choose war. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. That's Meghan right there. After she said her thing on the Oprah interview, she set everything on fire and said, "Here, there's some things for you to go to work." Okay, this is a clip that V shared. It's 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Okay, my favorite video on Twitter. Who? There's the laugh.
What if that's the new normal thing? Is that the new guy?
If that's the new normal finger.
So he got stung by something, right in the arm.
No, he's actually just never used his hands a day in his life. Not once. He's never written anything. He's never carried anything. Actually, the hardest thing he's ever done is put that ring on his finger, and he hasn't been able to take it off because it's so fat.
And little does he know, like the worst thing he's gonna have to do is get that thing off.
Oh yeah, exactly.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah, they'll let him die, and then they'll
he's going through something here. That ain't healthy.
I don't know. They did release like a list of his demands every morning when he wakes up. It showed him signing like his first royal decree, and this fucking doofus spilled ink all over himself. And he's like, "Oh, this bloody ink! I hate it." He's a dipshit. He really is.
Wrote the wrong date on the thing he signed.
Yeah. Oh, so that's from the recent thing they're making reference to now. Okay, I think I have. I put it in a couple of videos already. I know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
His wife had to tell him, like, hey, that's not what today is.
You get some free time to Google what this guy does every single morning when he wakes up. Check it out. It is unbelievable.
That's why the Queen lived till she was 98. She's like, can't let this fucking...
Pretty much.
The world will end if I fucking die.
My son is...
They're the ones. The The queen didn't want him to be king. Oh my God, he's a effing idiot. Let me leave it.
Dipshit.
Oh, jeez.
That's what she said.
He's pretty old too, huh? Isn't he?
Yeah,
he's very old.
76 or something. He carries around a little box that has like biscuits and jelly in it everywhere
Like
he
Ted
goes.
Lasso?
Kind of like Ted Lasso.
This
Very
guy's
similar.
a Ted Lasso king?
I mean, that might be a stretch because Ted Lasso, although he seems like a dipshit, he's actually pretty heady, pretty intelligent, can get through to people.
Oh my God, they're making a comparison with this guy, but they said no, Charles is worse. At least the other guy is smart, he could get to people, but not Charles.
Darts.
Great at darts.
Great at darts.
This guy is just a dipshit through and through.
Okay.
And kind of just lucked into becoming king. And
Oh my God.
Well, I think everybody that's ever become
well, true, that's kind of how it works. But if you take a temperature on, the people in England right now, I don't think they're doing cartwheels that this guy is
God
in
save the
charge.
queen, they're saying, huh?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
They want
God
the other
killed
kid.
the queen.
They want the other kid?
Yeah, they want Markle's brother-in-law, whoever he is.
They want Marco's brother-in-law. They don't remember their name, but they remember Meghan.
William or
Not the
Henry.
redhead, the
Not
other one.
Yeah, not the
Harry.
redhead, the other one. Harry, sure.
Harry?
I thought-
Harry.
Wasn't isn't he married to Meghan Markle and William?
What, this guy know a lot. This guy know a lot. I'm surprised.
Who? What if that's the new normal thing?
He mentioned William. He said, who? That's why V shared it. Who? Laughing my ass off. William, who? Love it. What's wrong with his finger? That looks like a symptom of something serious. Make a fee and the boys going on Chuck. Okay, wouldn't be great if Chaz and the others saw this. And William, who? Now you know they will have fun with the Prince of Begging. There's the laugh. Bloody William. Oh, great. Love the who. Stop exactly at the who. My son is up. So it's one at a time, and then I have to wake up my youngest. Oh, this one was hilarious. Look at this. Okay? Let me read it. Oh, I can't even read it anyway. It's a different language. It's just a video. 9 seconds only. The woman is cooking. The guy see the fire. She didn't even try to put the fire out. Took the kid out. Let's watch. Look at him. And he closed the door behind him. Look at the scent. I can't even talk. And I saw the video already. I can't even talk. Okay, the look on her face like, no, this mother ever didn't grab our daughter and close the motherfucking door. Guess no BJ for him tonight. Oh, tomorrow, etc. Alright, there's other language. Let me move on to the next one. Alright. There's that. Okay, I'm not crying. Princess Diana, Prince Harry. You see Princess Diana dancing too. Let's move it back here.
She always made a point of
Okay, there's a music behind. She was saying she knew that William was giving as number one, but she always makes sure Harry feels special. And he's the one who's keeping her memory alive. Look at her dancing. Can't wait for him. Wow. Oh, it was here. She always made a point of petting Harry, just giving him that little bit of extra attention. And because Harry knew that William was number one. Well, that's not a way of living life. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so sweet. I need to put this onion down. Alright, the love that Prince Harry has for his mom is just so sweet. Even today, he protects her image from people saying horrible things about her. Harry is his mother's son. Okay, the one when she pulls him closer on the sky slope. There's this. That's why we can see so much of her and him. She saw it too. My heart broken. I'm so glad he has his own sweet home and loving wife and kids. All right, so there's that. Let me move to the next one, and I think it has to do with, okay, there's this. I can't believe that Florida has people stranded, some on island without access, no food, no water, no shelter for their family or medical care, and yet DeSantis refuses. DeSantis is the governor of Florida, refuses needed helicopter rescue and emergency services from New Jersey and Indiana because they are blue states. Oh, I didn't even know Indiana is a blue state. Wow, I could have sworn. Wow, I would have sworn it's a red state. Very strange. Okay, I don't know. Should that be an eye-opener for one? All right, I said that the people keep on voting for Republican. I don't know. What can I say? That was it. All right, so let's do a prayer. Let's change, because on the first one I wasn't able to find much. Prayer for what? Prayer for health. And let's do, why the word growing up? I don't know. It came to mind. I'm just throwing it out there. Prayer for children. Okay. As my kids are growing up, help me, Father, to be a good example to them always. Help me to be a godly parent. Help me to love them just like you have loved. All right, let's pick an image. I don't know why the word growing up came in mind. Let's do this. Prayer for healthy life for mom. Okay, that sounds good, because Meghan, what she just went through, oh my God. And every mom. Okay, when I put those prayers in, yes, I tend to say directly about the Sussexes, but it's all of us. We all need prayers in our lives as well. All right. Father, Lord in heaven, I pray today, committing my mother into your hand. Sanctify and protect her body from sickness. Cleanse her from head to toe. Remove any speck of disease from her body. Grant her divine health for the rest of her life. Let your spirit cleanse and renew her strength each day. Let her grow stronger and sharper with age. We resist any physical or spiritual disability that lay and waiting for her. Purify her blood and strengthen her foundation so she lives all the years you made for her. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And there's just been one new subscriber. Welcome. I'm gonna do another video. That video is gonna be about ex UK soldier who's talking about the monarchy. That one, I think I'm gonna put it on my other channel. Okay, I have a backup channel. I need to put some stuff there, so I think I'm gonna throw it there when I'm uploading it. Okay, and it's very informative, and it's part of the monarchy and the system that they build their wealth on. All right, so that's it. Thank you for your support.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.